Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is going to be about why I use my Apple Watch or smart fitness tracker and why it's important or why it helps to track and write down your workouts, your weights, and kinda keep track of everything. So I'm going to start with talking about the Apple Watch and why I use a fitness tracker. So the main reason, well, one of the main reasons is I can keep track of my heart rate on this, make sure I'm keeping it in the range that I want to keep it in, not letting it get too low, and it also times your workout, so how long you're working out. So I use that as when I'm done a set, I'll take a quick look at the time, and then I'll give myself however long my rest is, and I have the number in my head that when I gotta start my next set, so it's just a visual and kind of easier of keeping track of my rest period, so I'm not resting too long and kind of relaxing, and I'm not going too quick and not giving my muscles the optimal rest time they need between sets. Especially when you're going heavy, you need the longer rest time, you kind of lose track and you may take a longer rest than you need to. Something else I like about the watch is that you can, when you start your workout, you can choose, when you're working out, you can choose, they have different workout options. I don't know if you guys can see them, but there's different, it's hard to see, but there's different workouts. So you've got strength training, indoor walking, core training, stair stepper, indoor cycle, hiking, outdoor walk, outdoor run, outdoor cycle, indoor run, elliptical, rowing, HIIT, yoga, pool swim, open water swim, and you can add your own custom workouts as well. Depending what workout you choose, it changes the item shown on the watch face. So if you're doing stairs, it'll tell you flights and your heart rate and time. If you're doing like an indoor run or walk, it'll tell you your heart rate, your time. You can change it, kilometers, miles, depending where you live, how the distance you've gone, and just things like that. The hikes, I think it's just the hike, it'll actually tell you the elevation that you've gone. So as you walk up, it'll tell you like you've gone up 3 meters or whatever it is, depending on your hike. As well as I just like to know kind of what my heart rate is, trying to keep it where it needs to be. I also like that when you're working out, when you have those on, if you swipe left on the watch face, it'll take you to the music that you're listening to if you're listening to music, so you don't have to keep taking out your phone and getting distracted by whether it be Instagram, Snapchat, text message, whatever. You won't get distracted by that. You can change the songs just straight off your watch. It's a little better integrated if you use Apple Music, but I use Spotify, but it still works great, still have no problem. Your text messages do pop up, but you can stop that if that's a distraction, or you can kind of take a quick glance, see who it is, what they said, and if it's important, you can get back to them right away. If it's not, you just ignore them. There's a feature on the Apple Watch as well that if you're sitting for too long, it'll give you a notification telling you to stand up. So it kind of gives you, if you lose, sometimes you lose track of time and you've been sitting for a while, it just gives you a little notification saying like stand up, you've been sitting for a while. So it just keeps, it's just a reminder to stand up, don't just sit there, sit around all day and do nothing. I also like that it counts my steps. It's pretty accurate, obviously not perfect, but it's accurate, and it's good to know your steps in a day. You can see if you've been very lazy in one day, if you haven't really done much, if you've been laying around, sitting around, doing nothing, or if you've actually been up and doing stuff and just getting your steps in, because even getting your steps in at the end of the day is very beneficial to your health. Also, I forgot that on your workouts, if you have the GPS version, when you do your outdoor runs, hikes and all that, it actually, when you're done, it'll show you a map of the route you took on like a Apple Maps type interface. Also, if you have, when you're at home, if you have smart lights or whatever, you can like turn them on and off, smart plugs, all that from it. You can get the weather so you can see if it's good to run outside that day or not. For the most part, I just use my watch for working out, and I wear it around just so it gets my steps in that, but I don't really use it for the apps or anything like that. I'll look at the text messages on it, but I never actually respond on it. It's just too hard because you have to draw the letters to spell out a whole sentence. It takes forever. Might as well just get out your phone. You can also, when you get calls, you can also ignore it when you don't like the person that's calling you. So that's it for the watch portion. That was kind of all the features. There's lots of different apps you can get to use it more and that, but I just use it for the workout tracking and seeing my messages so I can ignore people basically. So with using your Apple Watch, now it comes into the other portion, is tracking your workout, your progress, kind of just have everything written down so that you don't have to rely on your memory, because sometimes it's may not be the greatest. But so if you get like a little book, something small that you can bring to the gym if you'd like, or if you write it after the gym, you just gotta remember everything, but preferably at the gym. Right in the little book, you write the exercise you did, what order, the weights you did, your rep range, just all that stuff, just so you have a written copy and you know what you did. And next week when you go to do that workout or whatever, you right there have what you did last time, so you have your weights and that, so you can progressively overload, keep getting stronger, and just keep making a change. Sometimes I don't personally write everything down, but I used to, and it did help a lot. You don't forget the weights you did, you don't have to guess, and it's just easier to kind of keep moving up the weight when you know what you did last. You can move it up, whether it be 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds. Even if you stay the same, just it keeps you from doing less weight, keeps you accountable, and it just, for your own personal gain, it just shows you how far you've come. So if you use the entire book, you can see where you started, you can see where you ended, and you can see all the progress that you've made in that time. Another reason to track your workouts is if you ever feel unmotivated or you don't feel like going to the gym, or you feel like you're not making progress, you can just look at this book, and right there the numbers won't lie. They'll show you if you're getting stronger. If you track your weight, it'll show your weight. You can just all that stuff. It just helps keep you motivated and shows you that you are making progress, whether it's small or large. There is progress, and it's just a little extra motivation to keep you going. Another benefit of tracking your workouts is you keep yourself accountable. You can see patterns that you wouldn't see day to day just trying to remember things. You can see like what days you are feeling your strongest, write down what time you worked out, what time you finished, how long your workouts are. You can just see a pattern of what's gonna work best for you, what is working best for you, and what is not really working out well. And it gives you that option to know what you should change and what you should just keep the same. So if you're having worse workouts on a Thursday at whatever time, you can change it. You can change it to earlier in the day, later in the day, have a better understanding of what you need to change to get the best results and benefits and kind of get out of a slump. So if you're having terrible workouts on Thursdays, maybe that's when you switch your rest day to the Thursday, and now you're feeling refreshed for that same workout, but you're gonna have that Friday. So that's it for the video today. Thumbs up and subscribe down below. It'd be greatly appreciated. I hope you liked the video, and feel free to leave a comment on anything you'd like to see, or if you have any questions or anything like that, and have a good day.